Hey there, what's up? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself, and today I'll be checking out a Patreon request for DJSingleTone, the return of Persona 5. It's been a while, I feel. This is The Days When My Mother Was There. This is an interesting one because I have heard of Persona 5 because of this channel. I've discovered Persona music in general on this channel, and it's quite amazing stuff. It's really diverse. And I really love 5, I love 3 and 4 as well. But I've never even heard of this song. I've had a lot of Persona requests since I started doing this. I've seen a lot of familiar names, a lot of, just some songs you see over and over. This one I've never even seen or heard of. So I'm not sure, but I can expect maybe Lynn or some sort of high energy thing. Some of my favorite songs that I've had on the channel are from here, Rivers in the Desert and Beneath the Mask, which I still listen to almost daily. So either way, this is The Days When My Mother Was There. Interesting title. Deep. Let's go. I love that piano already. Less is more now. Hey. What? God damn. Ooh, keyboard and guitar duet. Damn, dude. Shoji Meguro. Is it just this over and over? I can vibe with that. I don't think this is gameplay. I love just that constant groove ongoing over and over and over. Love the jazz keyboard on this. It's just washed all over it. I'm guessing it's gonna loop right now. Possible guitar or the beginning of the song. Ooh. Ooh. The snare introduced. Oh, that was sick. Every time I hear P5, I want to pull out my bass every single time. I found myself getting lost. I just keep looking outside my window into the scenery. It's one of those songs. I was like looking at nature and stuff. Oh man. Where's the 10-hour mix? The days when my mother was there. You know, I don't know what I was going to expect with the title like that. P5 has a very diverse range, right? We have this kind of like really upbeat dance style with Lynn. Then she could also do the slow stuff with like Beneath the Mask. What I can tell you that is P5 is definitely the most, from what I'm gathering, is the newest, right? But it has like this production quality that just sounds so good. It sounds like an actual, I don't know, it just sounds beyond video game. It sounds like an actual like recorded album with proper mixing, and it's just they took their time recording and mastering this. And I always feel that way with P5. It has such a full sound. Everything sounds great. The drums sound crisp. The bass sounds bassy. The guitar sounds like a lead. It just sounds good. It's good on the ears. Well, a couple things. Really only like two things happened here. One, I was getting lost. I kept staring out my window, which, you know, has scenery outside, and I was just like, I kind of forgot I was doing like a reaction for a bit. I was like, oh yeah, this is just, you know, kind of like that whole vibe of like homework edit, study, just kind of forget about things, and just that's what I was doing. I was just relaxing and just, oh yeah, oh, I'm doing something here. It has just that feel of like I could listen to this like non-stop. But to me, it didn't really sound like gameplay. I don't know. It seems like with Persona, kind of anything can be anywhere. But to me, based on the title and the way that sounded, I'd predict a lot of, I'm guessing a lot of dialogue. Maybe even a not so great moment. Something just more on the thinking, talking, and what's the word I'm thinking of here? Reflecting? That's, yeah. Like kind of like, you know, just thought processing is happening here. That's what I got, because that's what happened to me. It just happened to me, so I can imagine in a game that would play during a sort of segment of that kind. So let's talk about the music a little bit, because it reminded me of a couple things. First of all, I loved that just riding beat the whole time. The rhythm section was just kind of consistent the whole way. Just that kind of, you know, chill drum beat, and then the bass carrying it too. But as far as like everything else, it reminded me of a couple things. For one, it reminded me of, especially the lead, it was very silky smooth. And when I think silky smooth guitar like that, I think of two people, but the first one was Santana, Carlos Santana. Specifically because of the way the lead, like the notes that were chosen, a little bit on the nerdy side for my musician friends. To me, that sounded like the Dorian mode. So the second mode of the major scale, which has this kind of not happy but not sad sort of smoothness to it. And again, Carlos Santana actually kind of uses that mode a lot. So yeah, there was that. And then there was the beat reminded me of a band, I think they're a band, or the group called Thievery Corporation. You might have heard of them. And they have a song called, I'm gonna mess this up, it's in French, it's Un Simple Histoire, which I think stands for a simple story. And it has that same sort of beat, and I'll put songs for these in the pinned comment. And then finally, John Mayer. John Mayer has a lot of music that sounds like this. I used to think he was kind of, I don't know why, but as a kid, I used to just kind of ignore John Mayer. I really have no reason why. And then again, I really wasn't into blues guitar that much, but he's kind of more beyond blues. He's actually a super talented dude, and he can sing. And it reminded me of the song, it's either Belief or Believe, one of those two. But again, it had the same sort of snare as this one. And it had a little bit of the guitar solo in that song reminded me of the solo in this one. So kind of all those three things together, Santana, Thievery Corporation, and John Mayer, kind of made this one, but also it sounded like its own thing. Now, I will say this though. Typically, it's the games that really stand out to me are the ones that you can listen to and be like, oh, that's that game. you know? And it can happen. Some games you can't. You might have to think like, oh, what is that? What is that? I feel like Persona 5, specifically 5, maybe 3 too, has a like, oh, that's Persona 5, and oh, that's Persona 3 type of thing. 4 can kind of go anywhere. That's a whole other topic. What I'm saying though is 5 has a unique sound, and it's that quality. And I don't know, I feel like Shoji kind of like maybe at their best here. I mean, you have to think about it. It's not more of an opinion. It's more like he's been doing it for years and years and years, and all that's going to happen is you're going to hone your craft, and you're going to get better and better, and you're essentially practicing. A musician is never satisfied with themselves. They always want to top their previous act, right? So I'm sure after 3, 4 had to be better. After 4, 5 had to be better. That kind of thing. So I feel like if there is ever another Persona, I'm not sure if the series is done or not, I feel like the music for that would be absolutely just bonkers as far as quality, you know, just everything. And it shows. So even though I've only heard maybe about 5 Persona 5 songs or so, give or take, I can tell it's Persona 5. And that's not counting Lyn. I'm saying just musical quality is pretty characteristic. And that's cool. That's you know, that's for me, who's someone who listens to so much music a day now, not even just the VGM stuff, but my own personal playlist. I listen to music pretty much all day, like 24 hours a day. So, you know, and I can still like distinguish something from something else. That stands out. And I see why Persona is so popular, but especially 5. I think 5 might be by far the most popular as far as music goes, followed by 3, and then maybe 4, or 4 then 3. I don't know. It's up to debate. I never hear anything about the first 3 as far as music. Not to take away from those. I've heard from them, and they're pretty good too. But I feel like 3 to 5 is the ones that always are the ones that people talk about. And speaking of talking, I'm rambling. But yeah, I'll put those songs in the pinned comments so you can check this out. Let me know what you think. They're very different from each other, different genres, but you might see what I'm saying is like a little bit of this, a little bit of that from this one, and then just makes The Days When My Mother Was There, which I'm really curious what that means. Very long title, but very specific title. So thank you, DJSingleTone, for that. I really enjoyed it. I love Persona. I love all your requests, to be honest, my friend. You have a very good track record. If you want to make a request as well, you can do so on Patreon or PayPal. Either are totally fine. Those are guaranteed ways I will check out your song. I have a gigantic waitlist. I'm sorry. I have a lot of requests, and I'm only one person. If you want to skip that line, there is a Patreon Platinum tier, which DJSingleTone here was a part of, and expedites your request to the top, thus eliminating a gigantic wait. A big thank you to my current Platinum supporters. We have Aiden, Justin, Kevin, Mushimari, and your average Metalhead. Thanks to everyone that you see over here as well for being Patreon supporters. Thanks to you for watching, Persona fans, for essentially changing my life. And to everyone else that just watches these without even playing the game, I appreciate it because you're joining me on this VGM journey. I've missed out on a lot, apparently. My name is Jesse. This has been The Auditorium. I will see you all dudes and dudettes later. Take it easy.